All right, welcome back, friends, to day 2 of our learning about our different shapes. So let's talk about the shapes our 2D shapes we've learned about so far. Remember, 2D shapes lay flat, right? All right, and we're going to talk about how we describe each one. So we've learned about, oh no, oh, you can't see that. That's perfect, because I don't want you to know what we're going to learn about today. I'll save that for later. But we'll talk about the ones we've learned about so far. So a circle. Remember, a circle has curved lines, 0 sides, and 0 vertices. A square is made out of straight lines. It has 4 sides and 4 vertices. A triangle, no matter what it looks like, we talked about lots of different triangles, has 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 vertices. And we also learned about yesterday rectangles, and we learned that a rectangle has straight lines, 4 sides, and 4 vertices. Do you remember what makes a rectangle and a square different? Well, in case you forget, a square, all 4 sides, a rectangle and a square both have 4 sides, right? And 4 vertices. But a square, all 4 sides have to be the same, or we know a fancy word for that is equal. On a rectangle, it only has to have 2 sets of matching or equal sides. So this side has to equal this side, and this side has to be the same or equal the opposite side. Okay, but it's still made out of straight lines and it still has 4 sides, but it just has to have 2 sets of matching or equal lines. Okay, all right, well, today we're going to start with a little game. I'm going to describe, I have some shapes under my table, and I'm going to describe to you my shape, and you have to guess what shape I'm describing. Okay, all right, here are your clues. My first shape has curved lines. It has 0 sides and 0 vertices. What's your guess? Tell somebody your guess. Did you guess a circle? If you guessed a circle, you were correct. Curved lines, 0 vertices, and 0 sides. All right, here's my next one. My next one has 4 vertices. So you might be thinking, that should narrow it down for you, but there's actually 2 shapes we've learned about that has 4 vertices. So you're going to have to listen a little bit closer and see what some other clues. It has 4 vertices. It has 4 sides. It has 2 longer sides and 2 shorter sides. What shape do you think I have? Did you guess a rectangle? You were right. It has 2 sets of matching or equal sides. Right? 4 vertices and 4 sides. All right, my next shape has 3 vertices and 3 sides, and it is made out of straight lines. What shape do you think I have? A triangle, and this triangle might look a little different, and I can even turn the triangle. But no matter what, it still has 1, 2, 3 vertices, and it still has 1, 2, 3 sides. So no matter how I turn it, it is still a triangle. All right, my next shape has 4 equal sides. All 4 sides are equal, and it has 4 vertices. What do you think my shape is? If you guessed a square, you were correct. I have a square. All right, and my last shape we haven't actually talked about, but I'm going to describe it to you, and then I want you to try to remember some of the things that I say, so when we talk about it, you'll be able to remember that, and we can add it to our chart, okay? This shape, and some of you might already know what it is, okay? My shape has 6 vertices and 6 sides. My shape is made out of straight lines, but some of those lines are diagonal. You have a guess? All right, my new 2D shape we're going to talk about today is a hexagon. Can you say hexagon? Hexagon. A hexagon has 1, count with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. A hexagon also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices or corners. But you see how some of the lines are all straight, right? Some of them go kind of at a diagonal. Do you see that? These diagonal lines right here? So when we make hexagons, they can be a little tricky. If you have pipe cleaners at your house, we didn't have any here. I left them all at school. But pipe cleaners are a good tool to help make hexagons. So if you have some tools like pipe cleaners, or you can use some Play-Doh, might help with making hexagons too. But let me show you how I draw my hexagon now. I'm not really good at drawing hexagons because they're kind of tricky with those diagonal lines. But what I can say is the more you practice, the easier they get. And they don't have to be perfect. Just do your best, right? So let me show you how I draw my hexagon. I draw a line straight across the top, okay? And then I go a diagonal line down, a diagonal line down, okay? A diagonal line in, diagonal line in, and I draw a line at the bottom to close it off, okay? You want to watch again? You can try with me, okay? And you can pause and practice drawing some of these. That's exactly what I would love for you to do, is pause and draw some. Across the top. So that's side 1. Diagonal down, diagonal down. So that's 1, 2, 3 sides so far. Diagonal in, diagonal in. Close it at the bottom. Let's count our sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count our corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, these are called vertices, or one, if we're just talking about one, is called a vertex right here. Okay, you'll have to remember that for when you go to first grade next year. All the first grade teachers will be really impressed that you already know that. Okay, all right, let's add our hexagon to our chart here. So I already filled in. We have a hexagon made out of straight lines. And do you remember how many sides? 6 sides, right? And we counted the vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. So since hexagons are a little tricky to draw, I put lots of practice on Seesaw for you to practice tracing your hexagons so that you can get better at those, because I know they're really tricky, but those assignments in Seesaw should help you with that, okay? All right, you guys did an awesome job today, and I will see you back here tomorrow. If you have time, your goal is still to try to complete 5 lessons in Dreambox each week. So when we have short lessons like this, and maybe it doesn't take you a long time to get done in Seesaw, jump over to Dreambox. And also, I only do 3 lessons a week. So on those other days, you can do, just 10 or 15 minutes on Dreambox, okay? So make sure you're definitely getting some Dreambox work in on our time off here too, okay? Alrighty.